Hi y'all, welcome to another cleaning video. Today I'm doing a nighttime clean with me, and I'm kind of just taking you guys along with me of what I did. I don't want to say this is like a cleaning routine, but this is what I'd say like half of our nights look like. This was a Sunday night. I was taking the weekend off from cleaning like I talk about in my other videos. And on Sundays, it's also my day to sleep in. So on Saturday, I get up with the kids and my husband sleeps in, so I at least still do like our normal morning routine, and that tends to keep things a little bit more tidy. But on Sundays, that doesn't happen, so this is all the mess from just one day. So we're kind of just having leftovers for dinner. We're kind of moseying around, getting the kids fed, feeding them bits and pieces here and there. They've already had baths, so the baby's just going to eat and go to bed, and then the toddler's going to eat and stay up for a little bit longer and then go to bed. And we're also trying to make ourselves dinner here. Me and my husband were having chili. The kids were having leftover chicken and green beans with like random cheese and stuff. And basically, while I'm cooking and heating up leftovers and stuff, I am picking up the kitchen and my husband is helping me. We're just kind of putting things where they actually go. And then I kind of wipe down the counter before I start cutting stuff, and my husband's grating cheese and all that, because I do like to get things wiped down before I start cooking, at least on the island where I'm cutting food and things like that. And then once I get the bacon in the pan to start making bacon bits, I'm unloading all the clean dishes from the dishwasher and just kind of occasionally checking the bacon. It takes a little while. My husband's kind of tending to the kids, feeding them, chopping them up hot dogs, all that kind of stuff. This video is going to be a little bit of a mishmash, but it's kind of just one of those get it done type of days. So I like to show you guys as much as I can real life, and this is my effort to do that. This is normally a night that I wouldn't film because it is a little bit crazy and hectic, but this is just real life sometimes. So I want to show you guys that, and this is just how we kind of, obviously you can see us like going back and forth all over the kitchen, from the dining room table to each kid, from the sink to the dishwasher to the food. We're just all over the place, and that's just how you got to get it done sometimes. And then I totally forgot to film it, but I did tidy up my living room here, but you're really not missing much because it was just like a couple of toys on the ground, and then I wiped down the coffee table and the TV stand, and that was it. So we missed out on that, but not much else. So no worries there. And then after we had dinner, I wanted to tidy up the kids' room before bedtime, because obviously I wasn't going to be able to do that once the baby was asleep. So I just came in here, I put away all the clean clothes that I had washed throughout the week and just had never put away. And I'm putting the liner back into the dirty hamper, and I'm going to vacuum really quick. I did not get to do that this morning like I normally do in my routine because, of course, I slept in, like I said earlier. So I'm just going to vacuum super, super quick and then put things back where they belong. And the one thing I did forget was my usual wipe down with the Lysol wipes. I don't know why I forgot that. I guess I was just kind of in a rush to get things done before the baby had to go to sleep. So yeah, normally I would wipe things down with Lysol wipes, but that got skipped today. But at least the room got tidied and vacuumed, and we're good to go there. Now, after we're done with the kids' room, we are circling back to the kitchen here. I told you it is a little bit all over the place, but it's kind of one of those videos, a get it done when you can type of situation. And that is kind of how you tend to stay on top of things, at least on days like this. So I'm back in the kitchen picking up from dinner, putting away leftovers. Dad is giving the baby a bottle and putting him down for the night, and the toddler is watching Louie in the living room, and I'm just chatting with him while I pick up and wash dishes. And that's just real life. So I'm just going to put away all those leftovers, wipe down the island yet again, and then start on this pile of dishes. Oh my goodness, the dishes just pile right up. It is crazy, at least in our house. Me and my husband both really enjoy cooking. And I am usually cooking 3 meals a day, 7 days a week. So the dishes really tend to pile up. So I'm just going to power through these babies, load up the dishwasher as much as I possibly can, and then just hand wash the things that need to be hand washed or hand wash things that don't fit. And then I also really needed to clean out our coffee machine because something happened to it, and basically the coffee grounds got stuck in this little part of it and the water won't come out. So we were on the struggle bus this morning trying to make coffee, so I need to take that all apart and clean it out and get those coffee bits out of there. So you will see me tackle that here in a second. I feel like in all of my videos lately, there's all these random little things that I have to do that's not like deep cleaning. It's just like random little things that I have to fix or random things that I have to clean up, like huge spills. And that is just how life gets sometimes. There's always something. Are you like me when it feels like every day I say that? I'm like, oh, there's always something. That's how it is. And I feel like my life was never like that until I had kids and like grown up responsibilities. And now I'm like, oh, it's always something. Anybody else? Here I am starting on all the coffee stuff. So I have one of those coffee machines. It's from Keurig, and it's like has 2 parts to it, where one side is a K-cup side and then the other side is a regular coffee pot. So I'm just cleaning out the regular coffee pot and I'm running vinegar through both sides right now, like a little bit of vinegar with some water just to descale everything. And you are supposed to keep up with this once a month, and I feel like this is why I'm running into my problem right now, is because I actually skipped, I think, at least 1 month, maybe 2. I kind of forgot about deep cleaning my coffee machine. Don't come for me. It just happens sometimes, you guys. So if you stay on top of cleaning and descaling your coffee machine once a month, this probably wouldn't happen. But it was really easy to just take out this little K-cup part, which is the part that ended up being the problem. Basically, the little needle that stabs the K-cup got like gunked up with coffee, basically. Like the coffee just kind of got compacted into the needle, and I just literally had to take a skewer, or you could use a toothpick, and I just had to poke the coffee right out of it, and you'll see me do that right here. So I soaked everything in super, super hot water and my antibacterial Dawn, gave it a really, really good scrub, and then I kind of cleared out this little needle part, gave that a really good last little scrub and rinse out, and then that's everything reset. And I, of course, like I said earlier, I ran both sides with half water, half vinegar to descale it. And then I run it a couple more times with just pure water to make sure that obviously all of the vinegar is out, because nobody wants to drink white vinegar in their coffee. I mean, I guess if you do, that's up to you, but I don't like vinegar that much to have it in my coffee. So I really want to rinse that out with just water to make sure that is fully out of there. And then the last thing I had to do was scrub out a couple of pots and pans that couldn't fit into the dishwasher because it was already loaded full. So I'm just going to scrub those out really quick, and that is finally the dishes done. I'm just going to scrub out the sink after that with just Dawn dish soap and my Scrub Daddy, and make sure that that is all taken care of. There's nothing like left on the sink, because I feel like food smells can really, really be the make or break of the kitchen. It's the food smells from the trash or the garbage disposal. So to make sure that that is all taken care of, you want to scrub out your sink really well after you are done with all your dishes. I also had a crock pot to scrub, and of course my husband was like, oh yeah, and my lunchbox for work. And I was like, I'll just skip that. No, it was disgusting inside. I'll just scrub it. I'm already scrubbing everything else. So anyway, the way to make sure you are getting rid of those food smells is obviously staying on top of taking your trash out. Lucky for me in this house, I have one of those hideaway trashes, and I feel like that helps a lot too, because it kind of like, it's just on a roller and it goes into the cabinet. So it just like can't sit out there in the air and get all stinky. And then with a garbage disposal like we have in this house, you have to make sure you scrub everything down out of your sink and then run your garbage disposal until you hear it run completely clear and there's no more food in there. That way you will have the best chance at avoiding any rotten food smells coming out of your sink. And then, of course, the thing that I always do once I'm done with the sink is I spray the entire inside and outside of it with half water and half vinegar. And I just wipe down the outside just to get any water and soap splatters off of there. And then I'm just going to set my husband's lunchbox in there. It's so huge and I don't like leaving it out on the counter. So I always just set it inside the sink to dry, just to air dry overnight. And then I'm going to finish off everything by wiping down the rest of the counters and the stovetop with some Fabuloso. And my stovetop wasn't bad today, so I didn't need to scrub it down or anything with soap. I just needed to wipe it down, get some grease splatters off of it with that Fabuloso. And that was the kitchen totally reset and good to go, which is such a good feeling. I really try to avoid cleaning on the weekends as much as I can. I am a stay-at-home mom. I clean what feels like all day, every day. My best advice for avoiding burnout and what helped me the absolute most was basically treating being a stay-at-home mom, at least the responsibilities part of it, like the house cleaning and the laundry and the cooking, I literally treat it like a 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. It's not really a 9 to 5, really. It's like a 6 to 6. You know how it is. Baby wakes up early and you're basically working all the way through dinner. It's not even a 6 to 6. It's like a 6 to 9, but you get what I'm saying. I treat it like a Monday through Friday type of job, and I take my weekends off. Even a lot of the time wouldn't be cleaning on a Sunday night. I would have left this for myself on Monday to do. That is normally when I do my house reset. But I was kind of looking at that kitchen like, ugh, this is just going to be too much for me to deal with on Monday. And I know I'm not going to want to wake up to this kitchen tomorrow when I would normally do my house reset. It just would have made the morning with my kids way too hard because I would have had to get through the entire morning until afternoon nap time to reset my house. So I was just trying to do myself a little bit of a favor to, just tell myself, all right, just for 1 hour, do a little Sunday reset instead of a Monday reset. But that really is my best advice for avoiding burnout as a stay-at-home mom is 99% of the time, I'm treating it like a Monday through Friday job, and I take the weekends off. We still cook at the house. I don't let anything get too crazy, but I'm not cleaning. I'm not wiping down. I'm not vacuuming and mopping. I will unload and reload the dishwasher, and that's about it. So if you needed some random advice on avoiding burnout as a stay-at-home mom, there is some for you. Hope that helps. The last room that you're seeing me do here is our playroom, but all I'm really doing in here is picking up the toys. Normally I would wipe everything down. I would vacuum the couch, but it was the end of the night. I was tired. You guys know, if you've seen my nighttime cleans before, I will not do the floors because at the end of the day, the last thing I want to hear is a vacuum. So I wasn't going to bother vacuuming in here. All I wanted to do is pick up the toys and reset so that in the morning I could bring out new toys and kind of keep it interesting for my kids. But other than that, that's all I did in here. And that is all the cleaning I did tonight. And that is all for the rest of the video. So thank you guys so much for watching. It means the absolute world to me. And thank you for subscribing if you did. If you are still cleaning along with me, I have an entire playlist of all cleaning motivation, and it's right here on the screen and always linked down below, as well as my other YouTube channel, my Instagram, and my TikTok. And I will see you guys in another video very soon. Bye.